That was assault unit down.
Their robot has been
Target
disabled.
neutralized.
UAV ready for deployment.
What's going on, guys? Great Disciple back with another video. In the background, you are going to be watching my very first nuclear on Safeguard. I was playing with a subscriber of mine, Preachy, and we were just messing around in some Safeguard. Let me tell you the setup that I'm rocking with, and then we'll go into a couple of things. Alright, so I'm using the ManOWar. I got the BO3 sight on it, stock, extended mags, high caliber. I'm running fast hands and overclock because at this point I was going for my hero gear on the Nomad, and then I'm running a concussion, and that's pretty much my setup. My score streak is UAV, Hellstorm missile, sentry gun, and it's a great gameplay. And I'll tell you this, I'm going to annotate the screen towards the end of this streak. In the second half, I knew I was getting close to the nuclear, alright, and I was up on the perch. I wasn't paying attention to the medals. I didn't realize that I actually earned the nuclear, and my controller died. And I'll put on the screen where it died. And I was furious. I was screaming because I knew I was right there. I didn't see the medal, and I was like, oh my gosh, this could have been such a great gameplay. And I was so frustrated. And at the end of the game, I looked at the medals and boom, nuclear. I was excited because I've been so close so many times. I've gone on tons of relentless and brutal streaks, and the game ends. Oh man, that's the tricky part about Safeguard. Let me tell you that. When you're walking the robot, when you're on IE offense, kills are not that easy to come by, alright? Because your objective is to push into the enemy spawn, which means you are constantly walking into danger, into their traps, because they know you're coming. Whereas on defense is where you get all your kills. I mean, look at this game, for example. In the first half, I only get 9 kills, alright? In the second half, I get 39 kills. Just to give you an example here, alright? It's just how it goes, so you guys keep that in mind. The idea on offense is to pick your fights, and you can go back and watch from the beginning. I am very selective. I always anticipate flanks when we're walking the robot. So I kind of play what I would consider anchor. You guys remember way back when y'all would play like competitive in Black Ops 2, and y'all were doing hard point and the rotations, how you always wanted to have a guy on certain anchor spots? Well, that's kind of how I play on Safeguard at times on offense, is I play anchor, constantly anticipating the flank from behind. And you'll see me, I'll get some crazy kills anticipating guys coming from behind us, alright? And then on defense, it's all about the flank. You want to push their flank as hard and as fast as you can. And once you get situated, you pick your fights. Alright, now on some of my videos I'm getting comments about why in the world are you playing core? You're a hardcore guy. Listen, hardcore TDM, hardcore domination, search and destroy, capture the flag. I have done just about any and everything that you can possibly imagine in the hardcore mode. I can go into a game at any time and completely dominate those lobbies. Alright, I got it. I'm good. I've gotten 60 nukes in hardcore, 20 kill chains, 100 kill games. I mean, it's not a challenge for me anymore. Okay, I need something a little different. I still play hardcore, so don't think I've given up on it. I am a hardcore guy. That's what I enjoy, especially in Treyarch games. But you know, when I started doing the 70 kill challenge in TDM and I switched over to core TDM, it was a lot of fun. It's so forgiving, and you have that constant mini-map, and I'm going to talk about that here in a second. And then from there, you know, you guys had requested me going into core TDM, so I decided to go into ground war, and I got some amazing games, and then we started playing Safeguard. And remember, you know, I have a buddy of mine, Big Tex, and he's a completionist, so I was helping him through a lot of his get 50 wins in these game types like hardpoint and demolition and Safeguard and uplink, and I got accustomed to it, and it's a lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun. And here's my thing. You take a really smart player, like the Marka J, for example. The map awareness is a lot easier in core because you can play off your teammates' positions. And there's another big thing in core that a lot of you guys are so accustomed to you don't think about it who play core, and that's the skulls. When one of your teammates dies, a skull pops up on the screen. And you can tell that, oh, okay, he died from over there, which means there's a guy over there who may flank me, so you turn. also you can use your teammates as shields, because I can shoot through my teammates. All right, in the hardcore mode I can't do this. I'm trying to stay away from my teammates as much as possible because I don't want to kill them and I don't want them to kill me, so I constantly rush at the enemy on the flanks. The core mode, I like to be almost behind my team. I like to use them as a buffer, as a shield. Let them run in, get shot, or I'll steal their kills. They'll start shooting at a guy and I'll try to pick them off before they kill him. I do it all the time. Watch the Marka J. Just watch him play. Everybody thinks he's just like this amazing player, but it's his play style. That's exactly what he does. It's almost like he uses his teammates as ballistic vests. And you'll even hear him, it's like, where's my team at? Move up. He wants them to move up so he can kind of step behind them and play off their position. And that's the advantage to the core mode. And it doesn't hurt having that constant mini map. Man, you can watch the arrows move around. You get the little red bleeps here and there, and it helps so much. It truly does make the game mode easy mode. In my opinion, core is substantially easier than hardcore. All right? People say, well, the hit registration, and there's a lot of BS in the core mode. True, there is, but you can overcome that pretty easily. It's just you changing your mentality on the game. I cannot be anywhere near as aggressive in the core mode as I can in hardcore, so I got to learn to pull back a little bit. But you can get away with a lot of things in core, like jumping around and wall running and sliding and boosting and all this kind of stuff. You can do that in core. You do that in hardcore, you're going to get annihilated. You're just an easy target for everybody. But also, since it's difficult, to drop a guy sometimes, you got to hit him like 3 to 5 times. Well, once you master that, which will take you probably 7 games, I would say, once you get that down and you really practice it and hone your skill, you got to understand that everybody else on the enemy team has to hit you 3 to 5 times to drop you. And you see this skill gap really start to increase. All right, so like I said, I find core a lot easier. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. It's one of my best in Safeguard so far, even though I have broke 100 kills in Safeguard, just so you know. But this was one of my favorites because I've been going for this nuke. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button, try my setup, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more because I know you want to.